March 15th. The Way Home. The tidy home to 2 hatchings through the summer. Its snippets of leaves and twigs occupied the inner corner of the porch roof. We had counted 4 tiny bobbing heads in each hatching, now turned fledglings and gone. Their watchful Mama and Daddy would return, finding their way home, as they had the summer prior, to raise the next generation of tree swallows this spring. Bird watching has long been a favored pastime, but I never gave much thought to the fact that nests are for nesting. Nesting is raising young. Adult birds do not occupy nests as permanent abodes. I always pictured birds retreating to their nests during storms or at night, but no, most really don't. They are building and occupying nests only while raising babies. Reading Matthew 8:20, Jesus replied to a teacher of the law who had volunteered to follow him wherever he went, quote, "Foxes have dens, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head," unquote. I was puzzled by his response, since the teacher appeared to be a willing follower. Jesus seemed to be deterring him. Considering the birds, I realized, perhaps in part, what Jesus was communicating. Jesus did not come to live a conventional life, including children and a stable home. The birds of the air were a picture of that lifestyle. Jesus was indicating that his followers may be disappointed if they were looking for a traditional leader with a home, family, and the trappings of power. He would have no permanent home on earth. Born in a stable, the home of his childhood would be the only earthbound home he would ever know. His family was his followers, and his home was wherever his Father directed him to rest his head. Jesus said those words to indicate that his real home was in the presence of his heavenly Father, in the glistening halls of heaven, seated upon the throne, ruling in power and might. Quite the contrast from his earthly nomadic ministry. We, followers of Jesus, need also to recognize that this is not our permanent residence, but a temporary stopping point in our journey. Our true home is reserved and promise sealed by the blood of the Lamb. There is a season for nesting, a season for flying, and a season for going home, to our real and permanent home in his presence and glory. The way to our real home is always and will ever be through Jesus, the Son of God. John 14:23. Jesus replied, "If anyone loves me, he will obey my teaching. My Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him."